Okay, so locals are back, and I'm here with Adam. Adam, what did you do today?
I went undefeated with Plunder Patrol.
Plunder Patrol. Alright, show us what you do.
Alright, so start with the monsters. Pretty much played three of all the plunders, so we had 3 golden hair. We'll go through them one by one. So, golden hair says when it's in your hand, you can discard 1 plunder to special summon it. Comes up sometimes, the grave effect's the better one. It's in the grave, you can discard any card, special summon it. And downside of this is that when you do that, you can only summon plunders for the rest of the term, special summon plunders. Next one we run is Bluebeard. This card is the nuts. So with this one, if you're controlling a plunder, you can special summon it from your hand for free, which is just the nuts, lets you do so many things. Then the second effect, which is also not bad, is when it's sent from hand or field to grave, discard 1 card, then draw 1. So you can only clear up bad hands, because some of them get their effects when they're discarded, such as we get Redbeard, 3 Redbeard as well. So these are one of the 2 ones you want to always have in your opponent's turn. When you send from hand or field to the grave, you can target 1 plunder monster, equip him to it as equip spell. But the main one reason he's good is during your opponent's turn, you can special summon a plunder from your extra deck, so any of the big boss monsters whose attribute matches one your opponent controls or in their graveyard, and then you equip him to it. So yeah, that's one of the main things you do is have them on the field. They summon something with an attribute you can match, you summon it out, you ruin their day. Then you get the best monster, the best plunder control monster at least, Whitebeard. So he's got the same quick effect as Redbeard. You can summon in 1 from your extra deck in your opponent's turn, but he's got the added bonus of he's a tuner, and when he's sent from your hand or field to the grave, you can special summon 1 plunder from your deck.
So you're telling me this card can make Needle Fiber to do synchro plays?
Yeah, he could if you wanted. Only downside is when he summons from the deck, same as Golden Hair, you can't only summon plunders, special summon plunders for the rest of the turn. So the main goal is trying to do your Bahamut Shark or your Abyss Dweller beforehand, then you do the Whitebeard effect if you can. So that's the plunder monsters, it's just 3 of all of them. Then for added consistency, played a danger package, played 3 Mothman.
Moth.
So this card has a pretty good synergy with the discard effect, because like I said, like Whitebeard gets special discarded, Golden Hair's a free summon in the grave. So being able to just, if you get like this field spell, you can add 1, discard him, and you just get free summons, free draws for days. Only downside obviously is your opponent gets to draw 1, so you might fix their hand for them. So probably it's one I found myself siding out a lot, so it would probably be one, if I was to change this, I'd take out. I also played the other 3 dangers. They just give you a guaranteed summon, so Nessie, Jackalope, and Sneck.
Yep.
Obviously, just consistency, guaranteed summon pretty much, so you can make the link monster who requires a plunder in any, and just draw, helps you clear your hands as well. And then finally, the last 3 monsters we played was Aqua Spirit. So this is meant to be Silent Angler, which says if you control the water, you special summon it from your hand. It's a level 4 water, but then you can't special from your hand for the rest of the turn. This one is just you banish a water, special summon it. It's not a hard one or anything, summon as many times as you want. It was okay, it came up a couple of times, it wasn't fantastic. Definitely something I probably wouldn't main, I'd definitely main Silent Angler instead. That's it for the monsters. So the spells, the first Plunder Patrol spell, Plunder Patrol Shipyard is the field spell. It is the second best card because Whitebeard is the best and this search is Whitebeard. So with this one, he's got a couple of effects. The continuous effect is all plunder monsters I control gain 500 attack for every plunder in the spell or trap zone. So as you can tell from Redbeard and Whitebeard, who equip themselves to them, my monsters get pretty big. I actually managed to beat Jesse in game 1 when he was on about 15,000 life points. I managed to OTK through that. First activated effect, which is probably one of the best ones. Discard 1 card as cost, add any plunder card from your deck to your hand. So that has synergy with Mothman, the Dangers, Whitebeard, Redbeard. Pretty much all of them can be discarded for some advantage. Plus then you just get to search any plunder card you want. We get that 3 emblem of the Plunder Patrol. It's an equipped spell. So basically the one it's equipped to gains 500 attack. It also can't be targeted by your opponent's card effects.
Which I found out the hard way.
You found out with, yeah. He went to Effect Veiler. It's also got a second effect where you can send it from the grave. Sorry, send it to the grave. Then summon one from your extra deck whose attribute matches not only one on your opponent's field or grave, but also one in your field or grave. So that's the only benefit. I can also do that in my turn, which is a nice touch. He's also really easy to search this card with the field spell and with this one. So I played 3 Plunder Patrol Ship Shape Ship Shipping. This is basically the fusion spell, so you can fuse from your hand or your field to summon the big light one. It's also got this wicked second effect where you can banish it from your grave, target a Plunder Patrol monster you control, and equip either a Plunder monster or an emblem from your deck to it. So you can fusion summon the light one, which we'll get into, and then you can straight away equip him with the equip spell, make him untargetable, boost him by 500 as well. So the card is the nuts. So that's the plunder spells. Played 1 terraforming because field spell's
really good.
So good. Came up a few times. Shout out, make it 3, please.
Shout out to terraforming. Bring back to 3.
Played 2 salvage. All of the plunders are 1500 or less attack, so you can just have them back to 3. I was initially playing 3, but ended up cutting it down to 2, just to make room for other ones. I didn't want to go over 40 cards. I also played Foolish Burial, mainly for golden hair. Didn't come up at all today, except I discarded it for the field spell once.
Yeah,
so
I mean, came up,
I guess. But yeah, so you can send golden hair, do some plays with that, can clear up a bad hand. I played 3 Called by the Grave, probably the 3rd best card in the deck.
Yeah.
No, so they need their effects to go off. The problem they have is with their boss monsters, all of them do something, then they add a plunder card from deck, so they can all be ashed. And if they get ashed, they don't get their interruptions. So Call by is essential. Same with the field spell, terraforming. All of them, you have to main it. I don't know why you wouldn't in today's format anyway.
Yep.
The last 3 cards, 40 all up, is 3 of the Plunder Patrol Booty, as I like to call them, Booty Patrol. So this card is the Stones. It's so good. It's a continuous trap. Basically, you can declare 1 attribute, target an opponent's monster. It becomes that attribute. Then you can take 1 plunder from your grave, either shuffle into your deck or special summon. So you can put red bead or white bead in the grave to make the link or whatever. Set this bad boy, you can search this with the field spell, which is why it's also phenomenal. Flip it, change that thing to an attribute that you need. So they might summon a water or an earth, you don't have an attribute for that. You can change it to a light, to a fire, to a dark, summon one of the ones that has the quick effect, boom, it's a free boss monster, so it's just the best card. And that's it for the main deck, so go into the extra deck.
Yep.
So this is still a work in progress. I'm not sure about the ratios of the plunder monsters. I played 3 Plunder Patrol Ship lists. So this is the fusion one, it's light. This is the one that negates monster effects, so they all have a very similar effect. You discard 1 plunder, discard 1 plunder, and then you do their effects. This one negates a monster effect. When it does, you can then add a plunder card from your deck to your hand, any plunder. So the idea is, you try and make your boss monsters keep 1 plunder in hand, and you can discard it to do something, add another one, discard again, add another. Hopefully adding the ones that get effects in grave as well, so they just kind of keep going. They don't really run out of resources very often. Sometimes I struggle to have enough plunders in my hand to use their effects though. He does also have a second effect, where he can quick effect summon a plunder from my hand or face up spell or trap zone, so you can use the link monster, summon it, and then if your opponent passes, summon it back for next turn. It's great. I'll probably bump this up to 3, that's the only thing I would definitely change. Going to synchros, so I played 1 Adamantipator Risen Dragite.
Wait, this isn't wrapped. This isn't the deck.
No, so this is one of the big flaws the deck has. It struggles with spell and trap negation, as none of the plunder monsters which are easy to summon can deal with that. They've got effect negation, a banish, and a spell trap banish, but they don't have spell trap negation. So we play this boy. You always have waters in your grave, and he's pretty easy to make with 6 tuners. Yeah. Then played 3 of the plunder synchro. So this one's Plunder Patrol Ship Green. He's a fire, so they need to have a fire. So Ash Blossom. Woo. He's got the quick effect. Discard 1 plunder, target a spell or trap, banish it. Then you can add 1 plunder monster. He's also got a second effect where all other fiends are controlled gain 500 attack, and all of the plunders are fiends. So they're all water fiends, light fiends, everything. So they get really big, especially with this one. Played 2 of him. 2 of him seems fine. Fire one's a lot harder to summon, I find. Plus, only good against some matchups as well.
Yep.
Then I played 3 of the XYZ, the Moat. So this is one I would probably consider dropping to 2, just because you don't often actually XYZ summon them. This one is one of your go-to ones, so it's a dark, so they need a dark, which is why it's so good. Quick effect, discard 1 plunder, target an effect monster your opponent controls, banish it, then you can add 1 plunder, spell or trap.
Crazy.
So, yeah, this is why they can all be ash, because they all add once they do their thing. But this one's so good, if you banish their monster at the right time, they just can't play. He has a second effect when it has materials, which almost never happens. Basically, if a plunder card or cards I control will be destroyed, it can detach one instead, and they won't be. But yeah, this card is a nuts, comes up all the time. Probably the second best extra deck monster. I also played this Dweller. They're all waters, they're all level 4s.
Yep.
Why not? Comes up. I also played the Humber Shark and Totally Awesome. Exact same reason. I mean, they're all waters, just make a shark totally awesome. Deals with the issue the deck has of not negating spell traps. You've now got a toad. You can also add back your plunders when it negates, so it also makes your boss monsters live as well. And finally into the links. I played 4 links. One of them I would almost definitely 100% cut. So I played 3 of the Plunder Patrol link. This card is so good. So he's only 2. 1 plunder, 1 anything monster, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and just 2 monsters including a plunder. Quick effect, you can target 1 effect monster I control, summon 1 from the 1 plunder from the extra deck who has material, so the same attribute as the monster my opponent controls are in the grave, and equip that one he targeted, and then they get to draw a card. So he can target himself, summon it, equip it, and draw a free card. It's just phenomenal. Then you can summon them back, but at least do it again in your turn. That's the beauty of it. Can do it in my turn. And the last card, which I would almost 100% cut, Almirage. The idea behind this was because Emblem lets me summon the boss monsters in my turn, is I could normal summon 1, because a lot of them are really small, make Almirage, then use Emblem to summon Bran, the Synchro, because he's hard to summon. It just has not come up ever for me. I'm cutting this card.
It's gone.
It's gone. So then we get to the side deck. Side deck was the stones. Some of it I would change. Deck struggles of going second. It pretty much needs to almost always go first. I don't play any hand traps or side any. Well, sort of. No, I do side this. So side 3 gives me a Kuka and a Various Texture with the Torrent.
Yep, for the needle fiber.
For the needle fiber, exactly.
Yep.
And I can play through this.
Yeah, all waters.
So it's not a problem.
Do you ever get an issue with this being on the field, but then not being able to hit your extra deck monsters?
No, because I play like this Dweller, or you can link them into the Plunder Patrol link as well, because they're all waters.
Yep, easy.
Obviously, the other ones aren't. So, like Bran, Liss, and Moak aren't water, but I can usually get rid of him, no problem.
Easy.
Plus, his burn phase actually comes up surprisingly amount. Then I played 3 Ras Mode. This should be Nibiru. I don't have Nibirus. Sell me Nibirus. Thank you. Sphere Mode, 2v3, normal summon. Just clears the board, because usually I'm going to be going second.
I mean, this card's better than top decking Nibiru.
That's true. It does have more applications in my turn, so yeah. But no, I actually didn't use it once today. Did not come up once. Opened it. Had it a couple of times. I opened 2 of them. Just did not come up. 3 Dark Ruler, no more. This came up a few times. The card's so good. Going second, you just break a board with 1 card. If you're going to make a board with 1 card, I'm going to break it with 1 card. It's only fair. Yeah, you just break a board. Well, not break, but you negate all their board. Summon all your stuff. And you just go ham. Obviously, you can't kill them at that turn, but it's just too good to not side. I was siding Forbidden Chalice if you don't have Dark Rules. Forbidden Chalice is also good. It's a quick effect too, which is amazing. He just does have downsides, obviously, that it targets, and it's only 1 monster. So, and then also decided 3 Twin Twisters. This card did also not come up at all. But same reason, this deck struggles to go second. So if there's anything that's back row heavy, this would definitely be my go-to. Again, it didn't come up, but it does have synergies with discarding some of them, so it's not bad. I'd definitely keep it in the side. And then lastly, 2 evenly matched, just because ran out of deck space.
Yep.
And again, struggles going second, so if I can break a board or beta negation, fantastic, then I can play. I'm thinking of changing this. It didn't come up at all. I opened it once or twice, but just didn't need it. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm thinking about changing. But that's pretty much the deck.
Awesome. So how do you feel playing again now that the restrictions on coronavirus have loosened up a bit?
I guess it depends where you're playing. Some places have their own different rules. For example, one place that I know of says you can't cut your opponent's deck, so touch their cards, which is, fair, I understand, but it does make it hard when you verse some people that, might be a bit shady and things like that. It is good to be back though. Yeah, I'm loving being back playing in person. I'm so sick of playing online. Everyone has the $200 cards apparently,
Yes.
so it's I versed one Undefeated today and won. It came close. He won. I won game 1 even though he went first. No, sorry, he went game 1. I won game 2 with Gizmek Uka just stopping him completely, and then game 3. Not Gizmek, but I did something else. And he bricked actually. He bricked and I just killed him. And then I beat Salad. Pretty much same thing. They won die roll. They went first. They won. I sided. I won next 2 games. Game 3 Rockets. I used 2-0. That's my mate. I know when he plays and how he plays. So that was quick. And then last game was for highs, and he just bricked. And every time he did have a hand trap, I had called by. So
Oh, nasty.
that was a swift victory. That one.
All right, thanks, Adam. Congratulations going undefeated, and I'll check you next time.
Awesome. So, yeah.